Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Army of Snarkness. My name, of course, is Antoine the Great. And with me, as always, is my co-host. Sitting on the left. If you thought Death rode a white horse, you'd be wrong. She actually drives a Shelby and plays one mean guitar solo. The final rider of the apocalypse, Death. How's it going, Sarah?
You appear to be having a bit of trouble speaking this evening.
Sorry, I was eating Sour Patch watermelon. They're really good.
Sour Patch watermelon?
Yes.
All right. Not the candy I would have chosen for you, actually.
I like sour things. They're sweet and sour, just like me. And I would Where the fuck is the trio? They're supposed to be here. They know they're supposed to be here.
They were here earlier, and then they hit a button on their collar, and they vanished. It was like something out of Star Trek.
See, this is why him having a spaceship is a bad idea.
I didn't give it to him.
It draws attention. Thank God we had discount Antoine Mox. The fuck was that?
Sup, bitches?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
You came after all. How are you?
I'm hungry, and I'm running out of booze. Wait, I forgot. You guys have booze. Hold on. Where's the kitchen again?
No.
You are in the broadcast booth. You are going to stay in the broadcast booth. You can have booze afterwards. Now sit down, and I can introduce you like I'm supposed to.
What? But
just let him get through
it.
And guest hosting today, because she apparently decided to break another door, we have the cheeky cunt herself, the demoness from beyond the grave, Kadunt. How are you doing, Kaduntress?
I'm getting too sober.
The kitchen is down the hall on the left.
Thank you.
Don't. No more door kicking. Damn it.
You should know she doesn't use a door handle.
That's what they're there for.
I didn't hear what she said. Did you hear what she said?
I think she said she makes her own door handle.
Probably. It's not like
another closed door.
Now she's doing this just to annoy you.
Miss me?
Yes, Kaduntress, I missed you.
His aim is not very good.
I know. That plus, every time you shoot a bullet at me, it doesn't really do that much,
I don't use guns. How crass.
I never said a gun.
No, those are shot internally, dear. Internally. So the trio is nowhere to be found, so I can only get my Kadunt, please. Give me just a second. I have to get updated on what Sarah did with the idea last week, since they've been snooping around the hideout. Sarah, darling.
Yes?
Were you able to take care of the snoops?
I was. Shade was too. And we even cleaned up the blood after he finished tearing their heads off. We got a hose and sprayed it down. Then more came back. But she didn't ask us to take care of the other ones. She just said take care of the ones currently snooping around.
Yes, I know. And now Moxley is out dressed up as a discount version of me, trying to chase them around or lead them around the city.
He's having a great deal of fun. I have plague watching him. She says he's enjoying it.
Well, at least he's enjoying it.
He's only had to dodge like 3 tanks.
Oh, well, at least he's able to dodge the tanks.
The streets really aren't built for tanks.
Well, there's also the fact that they think it's me, so they're using as much arsenal as they can. Oh god, I hope he can run fast.
Like I said, Pestilence is there. If he starts getting out of hand, she'll grab him and bring him back.
Is she the one with the the like yellow hair?
No, none of us have yellow hair.
Okay, good. All right, so that was somebody else.
No,
Because
no.
I,
Plague?
I saw someone near what I thought was an Antoine, and I kind of kicked it, and yeah.
No, that wasn't Plague. She would have kicked back, and she has brown hair.
Ah, okay.
Kind of a girl next door look to her.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing her. She was just watching ever so passively.
That's what she's doing right now. She's making sure he doesn't die, but if he doesn't need her to watch his back, then
Plague is a wonderful person. She really is. We have had some amazing conversations. Now, before we get too far,
Too late.
I know. Let's say hello to some people in the chat, shall we?
must we?
Yes, it's part of our job. Zara's here. How's it going? No, Kadunt is not stoned again. She's drunk. There's a difference.
Not drunk yet.
And you're getting there. Ali is here. I'm sure Ali's not here for me, more along the lines of here for you and Sarah.
Hello, Ali.
And Joan of Arc is here, as well as one of my favorite, soon-to-be favorite henchmen, Raz is here. Razriel is here. He takes really good of care of the hideout.
He does clean up nicely, and he's an excellent chef.
I heard. I missed out on the soup.
You did. It was delicious. Roasted red pepper and tomato.
See, this is what happens when I go searching for one of my co-hosts because they're missing.
It's not my fault.
Well, you're the one who's supposed to be keeping an eye on them.
Since when did we come up with that agreement? You don't pay me enough for that.
You're the one that likes having blood licked off of you.
That's a fun benefit. That does not mean I'm his babysitter.
Disagree a little bit, just saying.
See?
Well, you can go ahead and disagree. Just because I like having the blood licked off of me and he likes licking the blood off of me does not mean I watch over him. He's an independent person, and I don't get paid enough to be his babysitter.
Technically, he's not. He's kind of grouped up with two other people.
Touche, I can't argue that, but that's beside the point. When he has control of the body, he has his own mind, mentality, and desires, and will do what he wants. I'm not his wife, I'm not his girlfriend, I'm not his mother, I'm definitely not his babysitter.
You do know Shade listens to you more than anyone.
Because he's hoping I'll say, let's go kill a bunch of people.
You also are pretty much his babysitter.
I am not. All right, that's it. You're paying me more if I have to babysit him.
Well, I mean, you could go to your favorite new store, Sarah, buy him a bunch of things.
There's nothing in that. That is not my favorite new store. That is some twisted black hole that mortals came up with. I don't even know how they did it.
So, Caduntris.
Yeah.
I overheard Sarah talking about you've been around this dimension for a while, so you know it's there. You've heard of Costco.
Ooh, is that the one with the snacks?
Yes.
And also the really uppity security guards who try and, who get a little upset if you accidentally kick somebody.
Oh, I don't know about that. We weren't violent. So Plague's real name is Carrie. And Carrie is an American. She's born and raised here. We're, the four of us, just prowling around. We're hungry. She goes, let's go to Costco and get hot dogs. She swears up and down, these are the best hot dogs we will ever have. And she says they're large and they're all beef and, they're very satisfying.
Did you hear that, Kadunt? Sarah was looking for a large all-beef hot dog.
Are you 12?
I'm just saying, hey, you get that meat. Oh, meat. Oh.
So we go to Costco.
Sorry, continue the story.
You're both children. You know that?
All right. I'll behave. I'll keep in mind that you need large all beef hot dogs.
Beefy.
Are you done?
For now.
Okay.
All right. She's getting the look of.
Hold on. I'm gonna put some in my mouth and shut up now.
She's getting that look on her face that she wants to move my clock forward. So I won't. Sarah, continue, please.
Hello, Will Honorless. How are you? So we go to Costco, and Carrie's very disappointed because they've moved the stand for the hot dogs inside the building. Well, did you know that you can't just go in to go shopping? You have to have a membership.
Yes.
I didn't know that. And we tried to tell the lady at the door, we just want to go in and get hot dogs. And she's like, I'm sorry, you have to have a membership. I'm like, fine. How much is a membership? $60 for a membership.
$60 a year?
Yes.
Not like you pay it monthly.
We wanted a hot dog.
They're worth the $60.
That's what Carrie said. So we're like, fine. It's not like we're short on change right now.
No, I pay you a bunch.
Yes, I know. And then there's what we steal. So
I heard nothing.
No.
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
If only that worked, you wouldn't be around. So we go in, get our memberships, and we go in, and we're like, fine, we're just going to look around because we just paid $60 to get a hot dog. There has to be something else in this giant warehouse.
Mm.
And there is. There's massive racks and pallets full of food and drink. It's like preparing for the end of the world here. We looked around and these people are ready for us. We're not even on the job today, and they're ready. And there are people everywhere, and I hated that. I kept getting bumped into. War had to keep grabbing me because I was going to go and kill it. Just nobody has a sense of personal space.
It's Costco. You're lucky you weren't killed by something falling off the top rack.
No, but I was almost killed by something that was the size of a dump truck backing up without a beeping, pushing a cart.
The gummy bears.
So we started wandering around, and they've got everything there. They have electronics, they've got desserts, they've got food you can just take, and is ready to go. And it's like a maze. They have beds and books and things. I was like, I've never been in a place like this before. Usually my idea of getting food and going grocery shopping is stopping at the nearest gas station on the way to wherever it is I'm going for whatever assignment I have and calling it good.
Sarah, darling.
What?
You go shopping at a gas station?
You stop at the gas station, you get something to eat, and then you continue on your travels. I was busy.
Do you not know how to cook?
I know I could cook just fine.
That's not used in the microwave.
Yes, I can boil noodles just fine. It's efficient.
You've burned water, haven't you?
No, I have never burned water.
I have.
How do you burn water?
I don't know. It was pretty cool though.
You forget that it's boiling and let it evaporate.
No, it didn't evaporate. That's the thing. Is there was still water in there boiling, but there was black stuff in there, and it was a clean pot. There's no way there could have been any kind of debris or anything like that. Like the only other possible thought is that maybe there were some sort of minerals in the water that burnt. But I mean, there was still water. And it tasted bitter.
You tasted it? Why would you taste it?
I wanted to see if it was still good.
And it got bitter.
Yeah, it went cooking it, I guess, boiling it while I was and it got bitter. But I mean, I just added some hot sauce. It's fine.
You added hot
Hot
sauce.
sauce?
Well, yeah, okay. So I was boiling the water for ramen, right? And I hadn't added the ramen yet. I was boiling the water first because you gotta let it boil, and then you let the ramen boil in there for 3 minutes, whatever. There's black stuff in there. I'm like, oh, is that? Wonder what that stuff is. Is that bad? So I like kind of just took out the burnt chunks of whatever it was, and then I just took a small little spoonful of water and sniffed it. Like, it doesn't smell like anything different. Maybe a little smoky. And I tasted it. I'm like, it tastes a little burnt, but there's a slight, bitter flavor to it. And I can make chicken ramen and instead of needing lemon for that acidity, that little like bitter flavor, just add some hot sauce and I'm good. Boom. It was delicious.
Kadantris.
I ate a whole bag of hemp seeds once.
Kadantris.
Yes.
Stay out of my kitchen.
Too late.
Damn it.
I'll be right back.
No! She's gonna break the pots.
She's... Anyway. So
did you get free samples?
We did get free samples, yes. I think that's actually quite brilliant. You're wandering around, and after a little while, you just start to starve to death because it's gigantic. But they have these nice little people who offer you little samples. I mean, we had like a 4-course meal from around the world in samples. It was lovely. We finally made it around to the checkout station and somehow managed not to have a cart full of things, mostly because we kept taking it away from War and putting it back. But we finally get around to the hot dogs. We grab our hot dogs. We leave. They are excellent hot dogs. And we go out, sit down, eat. I glance at my watch. We were in there for 4 hours.
Costco. You've been to a casino, right?
Yes, I've been to a casino.
Okay, so you know how the casino floor.
Messy, but I was there.
But you know how a casino floor is designed like a maze. It's supposed to keep people in. The exits are not easily accessible. Costco is worse than that.
I noticed that. Plus, I think there's some sort of time warp technology in there that you should really investigate. Because I swear, we were only in there for about 15 minutes. And we get out, and it's 4 hours.
Antoine.
What?
Your kitchen's really flammable.
Oh, dear gosh.
Oh, God. Razril, go put the kitchen out.
Come on. Oh,
it's okay. I made sure that the beeping sound didn't come from that thing in the ceiling.
It's not a timer.
No, it's just annoying.
You disabled the fire alarm in the kitchen.
I just ripped the thing that was in the ceiling out because it's gonna do the beeping thing. They always do the beeping thing. I don't understand. It's just like, get it. You're cheering on the fact that I'm cooking. Like, I know. Like, woo, 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 woo. I get it. Like, cool. Shut up now. Like, oh my God. Can you stop? Like, I don't want to breathe in the smoke. Ugh, whatever.
Oh, God.
That's all right. People need to be hired. They need jobs. You need to pay them. Just remodel the kitchen. It was ugly anyway.
My kitchen was not ugly. It was classical.
No, it was ugly. It looked like a cheap 50s diner.
I know. I wanted it that way. It's a classic.
Cheap, not nostalgic. Like discount rent-a-center cheap.
Look, I'm going to go help Raz put the kitchen out.
Oh, it looks like he's got it.
That's why I said I'm going to go help. Continue with your Costco adventure.
Ooh, Costco.
Yes, you missed me telling you about it. There's some time warp technology in there that just it bends time when you're in it.
No,
So
I
you're in it for
know,
like
right?
15 minutes and it's 4 hours.
I went in there once, just once, and then kicked a couple people who said, "Hey, I would like to try a sample too," and no, like they're for me. The samples are for me. They know, and so like may have kicked them out of my way, and some people complain and guess it's not
God
appropriate
damn it,
behavior.
Kadunt!
How much damage did you do, darling?
uh, it spread. It spread
Did
a
it?
lot.
The
Yeah.
cabinets are black!
They look better that way.
They really do. White cabinets. Just a magnet for fingerprints, according to my aunt.
But I'd gone in there just to get a couple samples, and I was like, it's only been like 10-20 minutes. I did good. I guess I'll go, check out and then go and get. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Next thing I know, I had walked in and it was afternoon. When I walked out, they were closing, and night had settled in, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, to warp through time.
Absolutely.
Kadunt,
Very strange.
one of the fires is not being put out. What did you burn?
Nothing.
Did you burn oil?
No.
Raz, it's an oil fire.
No.
Smother it.
I mean, you can try. It's not normal oil. I may have brought some stuff with me, and I'm sorry.
You brought some stuff with you from the underworld.
Why?
I mean, you gotta be prepared for a chance of a lifetime.
Like setting his kitchen on fire?
Well, you never know. Okay, so the oil, the guy, it tastes so much better. I'm just saying, like it's better than vegetable oil and all of that kind
What's
of
it
shit.
made of? What type of oil is it? Kadunt. What type of oil is it?
Kadunt, Trace.
Say that one more time.
Definitely not the kind of oil that you would find in the glands of a dragon. I'm just saying.
Oh,
You what? You what?
It's tasty.
You put
It makes things spicier.
dragon's breath on you dragon's breath in my kitchen.
Just I was trying to season the and I can't. Oops.
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 Oops, she says. Oops. Look. Alright. Oh god. Kadunt.
I can't help it that my cooking is on next level, and these mortal kitchens and these mortal recipes cannot handle my flair.
You mean your flame?
Well, not my flame. I'm not a dragon, silly. I just may have taken the glands from one so I can use the oil on and season my food.
She's from the underworld, Antoine. I imagine our food is rather bland for her.
Yeah, just a little. Overworld, underworld, and not the Kate Blanchett one. That would be cool though.
Oh, Razriel just dumped a bucket of dye on you, Kadunt. That's quite the mess.
I mean,
Raz.
You're blue now.
Raz, I'm a Smurf.
There are electronics in here, you stupid son of a bitch.
Hey, what's this? Oh, well, they're all blue wires now. But what's this blue wire do?
Don't touch
No.
anything. Don't. You will disconnect us by accident.
No, don't.
But it
Don't.
looks
No,
pretty.
don't touch. Don't.
What about this
Don't.
button?
No.
That button?
No. Sarah, stop her.
Nope. Bad. Do you need another drink?
Oh
Yeah.
God, yes. You have no idea. I'm
Why
way
did you hit the button?
It was shiny.
Why did you hit the button? She
Because
doesn't even know now. She's been talking. Her microphone. You cut her microphone off.
I didn't listen. I didn't mean to. I just accidentally push things that are really shiny. Just every once in a while. Like
God damn it, Kadunt.
was an accident.
Put your hands under your thighs and keep them there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you a drink later.
I want to drink now.
You haven't earned a drink yet.
All right, look. Let's. You know what? There's a pro. We've been doing this for a half. There's a show that's supposed to be going on. We've been talking about Costco, and she's been messing with things, and she set my kitchen on fire. What else?
Hey, it was an ugly kitchen.
It was an ugly kitchen.
And it was an accident.
What?
No, it wasn't.
So, okay, let's fine. Since we're talking about Costco, did you find anything interesting there to make at least? Like with the free samples?
We had a whole bunch of free samples. There was Chinese food, and there was chicken burger patties, and there was little samples of, someone had fortune cookies, that was nice, and there was a bit of granola, just all sorts of things, all very tasty. Oh, there was also raw honey. I'd never had raw honey before. You know, I never really paid much attention to food, but now I'm starting to really enjoy it.
Well, the kitchen got burnt down, so the good food that you enjoyed cannot be made until it's rebuilt.
Yes, I know. Razrill is already on that.
Yeah.
Razrill is a wonderful chef. Did you know that?
You know what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Yeah.
What?
I'm going to invite Razrill into the booth.
Why? He's busy.
Ben Cooper has a great idea.
A blunt with tequila. Oh, my dear God. No.
Yes.
That is a terrible idea.
No,
So
because I
many
know
people would die.
that's why it's a bad idea.
That is quite possibly the worst idea I've ever heard.
Ben Cooper, that is the best idea I have ever heard.
I'm going to change the topic. We were in Italy the other day. Did you know that? The sisters and I.
You went to Italy?
Yes. Famine, whose name is Journey, she had a craving for pasta.
Why didn't you invite me? What the hell?
You weren't around. Besides, have you ever been to Italy?
No, that's why I wanted to go.
Well, we didn't want to have a tourist running around with us. We all knew how to behave there. We've been there several times. If you're very nice next time we go, I will ask you to come with us.
Good.
I like pasta.
I like pasta too.
Well, Jenny ended up getting the pasta she wanted, but I found these little cake things. They're supposed to be ricotta donuts.
Whoa.
Ricotta donuts.
Yes. Ricotta is mixed in, and it gives a very nice, and they're fried. It gives a very nice, rich flavor to it. And they were rolled in cinnamon sugar, and it came out just absolutely delicious. You could probably bait just about anyone into doing anything you wanted just from the smell of them alone. I got them right out of the fryer. There were 3 of them, but they were the size maybe about the size of, say, a gala apple. They
That's a
were
big
fairly
ass donut.
large. Yes. It wasn't round like normal donuts. It was just, it was
So
delicious.
they would drop donuts.
I don't know. But they were fried.
What I mean by that is they were dropped into the fryer.
Yes.
Drop donuts.
Yes.
So it's just deep fried ricotta?
No, it's actually, the ricotta was actually mixed into the dough. We sat and watched them make it. And the person who's making it was
Raz,
singing.
sit
It was
down.
lovely.
Sit down over there.
Wait, give me a hug!
Why would I give you a hug? You burnt my kitchen down.
Hey,
Aren't you
hey,
supposed
hey.
to be redecorating the kitchen? Fixing it?
You turned me into a smurf.
It takes longer than a second.
What? Redecorating
I
the
have
kitchen? Yes,
people
I know.
working on the kitchen. I control a drug lord gang. What the hell do you think I have underlings for?
I didn't know drug gangs had renovation on their resumes.
Well, it's like I didn't know that a cyber demon would have people willing to follow him.
It's.
Touche.
I am downright charming. You hush.
He thinks he's charming.
Can be, if he tries hard.
I mean, it's really charming when his mouth is closed. Yeah, like that.
You just like the tentacles, and if you want the tentacles, I'll give them to you later.
Yay, promises.
Did you finish rebuilding your bed?
Yes, I've had the bed rebuilt since the day after you and I broke it.
I was just asking. She's rough on furniture. Look what she did to your kitchen.
Oh, trust me. The bed is fire retardant.
Sarah, is War still on the ship? Please tell me War is still on the ship. Because I think that's where Shade went.
Yes, she's still on the ship.
Oh, thank God.
All of the weaponry gonna destroy the universe.
Yes, that's why War's on the ship.
I should go to the ship.
Kind of left Zach a small old world atomic arsenal.
So
I wanted to talk to you about that.
Wait. Hold on. High five.
No, there's no high-fiving.
Yeah.
No. You gave Zach weapons of mass destruction on an intergalactic spaceship.
You did good. That's what Antoine's saying. Is you did a really good
Don't
thing.
put words into my mouth.
I'll shove a giant black rubbery tentacle dildo in your mouth. But you did a really great job, Rasvel.
Why?
I am of two minds about this being a good thing or a bad thing.
It's good.
I sow chaos wherever I go. What can I say?
That you did good.
I tried to get into bigger weapons, but Dad wouldn't let me.
Bigger.
He doesn't need bigger.
Yes,
You
he
gave
does.
him nuclear warheads for an intergalactic spaceship that he's going to run around in on a fucking space pirate adventure, and you
I
wanted to give him...
properly prepared.
He needs bigger
Raz,
weapons.
if you weren't working, if you weren't an outside contractor, I would fire you.
Give him more weapons.
Out of the cannon, into the sun.
It's okay. I got your back.
You could try.
I support your actions.
I want to hurt you so badly.
Hey,
Both of you. So,
Are you just mad because I didn't give you any?
Ooh.
no, that has nothing to do with it. What it has to do with is that you gave an unstable, multiple personality disorder, Molcavian vampire weapons of mass destruction.
I also gave him 3 squads of my best. Your point. They're working with war and trying to keep them as much out of their hands as possible.
It's also why they're not here.
The point is, you did not give them enough.
No.
Again, not my choice.
Here's where I have to agree with Antoine.
Damn it.
Probably not the best decision you've ever made.
Human anarchists.
I beg your pardon.
You want to oppress the poor vampire.
Human anarchist sympathizer.
And you're sympathizing with the known human anarchist, Antoine.
I am not a human anarchist.
You are.
This hell sounds like it right now.
You're a human anarchist sympathizer. How dare you? How dare all of you?
I am not a human anarchist. I can't be a human anarchist. I'm not human.
You can be the sympathizer. And I hear you sympathizing because I hear you wanting to oppress the trio from having weapons of mass destruction.
They're just trying to protect their international interests.
No, they're not.
International or interstellar?
Either or.
Oh, God.
Both is good.
Are you sure?
Yes. No. What was the question?
Look at it this way. There's a very good chance that we may get into intergalactic expansion.
No.
Yes.
Are you just going to say yes in opposition of everything?
Maybe.
Well, at least she's admitting to it.
Ooh, Santa!
Sarah, you know how you like to say that I'm an agent of chaos?
Yes.
You like to say that I have no plan, that not everything I do is kind of on a whim.
It's accurate.
Meet Kadunt.
I'm
the agent of chaos.
I know she is. That's one of the reasons why I invited her.
She is not an agent of chaos. She is chaos incarnate. Get it right.
I may dabble here or there.
You may dabble. Did you see what you did to my kitchen?
You burnt my kitchen down. Hence the reason you are currently blue.
Hey.
I have dyed people for less.
Fixable, and it is not my fault that the kitchen was obsolete.
I liked it.
Well, it was ugly and it was obsolete. If it can't handle a small little accidental spill of sunshine and fire, I'm just saying.
It was a 1950s styles kitchen. What the fuck made you think it was ready for, mystical fucking cooking oil?
Well, because I figured you guys would have the brains enough after the last time. Well, not you. At the very least, Antoine would remember one of the last times I cooked in that ugly ass kitchen and it burnt down.
You really should have known.
That was in the old hideout, Kadunt.
Yeah, I was wondering why it took so long to find you.
Well, then.
Did you even invite her, or did you just hope she wouldn't find you again?
Yes.
Antoine, that's all very nice.
Oh, I have my ways.
That is very rude, Antoine. Shame on you.
And see, now he deserves his kitchen burning down even more so.
Agreed.
This is what you get.
Can we get on with the actual show?
Bitch, Twan gonna learn today.
It's been like
It's been about an hour.
Did you just call me bitch Twan?
Hashtag bitch one for life. Someone in the chat, make it happen.
Lovely.
Oh, give me one moment. Hashtag BITCHTWON
Oh, God.
4LIFE. Enter.
That was very gleeful. Did you notice that?
You're welcome.
Where's Moxley? I want to kill something.
Why would you kill
He's out.
Moxley?
Busy.
He's pretending to be you right now.
Son of a bitch.
So, what's your plan for the show today?
Can we have her on as a guest more often?
Oh, yes, please.
Hashtag derailed Twan. Hashtag fed up Twan. Hashtag poof Twan.
I do not have a poofy tail.
Look at you.
Very poofy right now.
I do not have a tail. It is not poofy. I am not a cat. I don't care what you or fucking James or anybody else says. It's not a thing.
Are you sure? Because they get cuddled. They're
Hashtag
soft. They get petted and snuggled.
I am not a cat. I don't even know. Everything is wrong with cats.
Relations wants to know if you're a squirrel.
No, I'm not a squirrel either. I am a goddamn cybernetic life form.
With, I have to admit, a pretty solid sense of humor to put up with all of this.
No shit.
What's new?
The fact that you haven't exploded the hideout yet, I am just...
I'm getting close to it.
Oh, I can do that.
No.
Me too.
Come back.
No, both of you sit down.
But,
Sit back down. Sit down.
Raspberry, would you please go and get her a drink?
Yeah, God damn it.
I can feel my skin on fire. I need alcohol.
Fine. Wait, I already rolled in the cart. It's over there beside you.
That requires me to reach in and not blow things up.
Just get her something with rum in it, like a shot of rum. Put
I
into
am
a
sitting
giant
down.
tumbler of
Ren is
rum.
going to post new boobs on Twitter for me. Sitting. Titties.
Thank you very much, Ren, for salvaging that little fiasco.
Oh, Will, I do. I have lots left. I have about 14 glands. So, and they're all full. Shut around.
Don't. Kadunt,
Where are you hiding them?
Nowhere.
That is none of your business, Antoine. You don't ask a lady that sort of thing.
I'm not asking her age or her weight or her cup size. I'm asking where she has put some very dangerous dragonfire glands somewhere in this hideout. I don't need that new person, whatever the fuck her name is, going around sitting on something and it going boom.
She has an unhealthy obsession with the couch.
I kind of had to shred one to pieces just to get her out of it earlier.
And she
destroyed
could
a
plan
couch.
another one.
Why did you destroy my couch? Why didn't you just grab her?
She was buried in it.
And I was lazy and didn't want to move.
Well, you were serving lunch.
Hey, I figured out it was still the bug was still alive.
That's true. You did.
What do you mean mansplaining, Twan?
What
Fuck
are you
you, James.
mansplaining?
Alright.
So
Antoine.
what's on the docket for the show today?
Sarah, do you have something for us?
Yes. I found 2 articles that made me shake my head and
Oh.
just wonder what's wrong with people. Then again, I habitually wonder what's wrong with people. Usually,
I wonder what's wrong with people. I wonder what's wrong with the people in this room.
Bitch, there ain't nothing wrong with us.
Long list.
There's everything wrong with you.
I can
Very
leave you
long
with the 2
list.
of them if you'd like.
Please don't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive. That's just. I do not want to be part of that sandwich.
I'm sure you would enjoy it.
You don't know that.
What's the other? What is that other tag they keep giving you? Hashtag Hortwan? Homunculus? Homunculus.
Homuncultwan. Yeah. Hormunculet. Hormuncultwan.
How the fuck did you hear about that?
I hear everything. And
Fire hating Twan. Thank you, Will.
Shit, Raz, don't. Do not stop that on this show.
Ishtar.
Ishtar's not here.
Damn it. I was gonna ask if she would help me sing the Om.
I will, you know what? I will go find Opal right now and bring her on this stream. So help me, I will destroy this show.
It's her birthday.
I forgot you do the voice.
See, you mistook me for someone who doesn't really care for Opal's voice. I really don't care.
I hear Ishtar also does a very good Opal voice. Maybe I should go and get her and let her and Kadunt have some fun.
Please
We
don't.
can sing the Sniggle song.
She probably knows the Sniggle song.
It is Opal's birthday, by the way, so.
Happy birthday to
It
Opal.
is Opal's birthday.
So, would you like to hear one of the articles, Antoine?
Yes,
You're not Antoine.
I'm better.
You have tits, yes, but
Exactly.
Antoine, stop. You cannot strangle yourself. It does not work. You will pass out.
He's
don't
it's
breathe.
autoerotic asphyxiation. That's all he's
I don't breathe.
doing.
Then why are you trying to strangle yourself? over
I'm
there?
not.
It looks like you are.
I'm trying to show you guys what I'm about to do to you.
Kinky.
What are you about to do?
Just get the article. Send the article over to my console so I can bring it up.
All right, all right.
I
Someone's
love
getting
running.
very poofy.
Ah, Kadunt,
Yes.
have you checked Twitter?
Yes.
Okay.
What's happening on Twitter?
I can't
Titties.
show it because it will get the
Titties.
stream banned.
Oh,
It-
oh my.
Ren is amazing. She's got some nice titties.
Yes, she does. Very impressive, Ren.
I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. What am I supposed to be doing?
So the article.
The article, yes, the article. That's what's supposed to be going up, not that. I'm going to click away from that. Sorry.
You probably should.
He's not sorry.
No.
I'm not sorry in the least.
He's going to be.
Why am
Do you-
I going to be?
Apparently you're going to be sorry?
All right, here we go. Do you need me to zoom in for it?
I don't think so.
I'll zoom in for everyone else. There we go. What did you find?
The title should be
Birth,
self-explanatory.
birth of the first red heifer in 2,000 years fulfills Bible prophecy and signals the end of days.
You can understand why this caught my attention.
Whoa, wait! I saw that episode of South Park about the ginger cow!
Wait, so Sarah, you're waiting for this cow to be born to signal the end of days?
No, that's absolutely ridiculous. I just think it's absolutely hilarious that people believe this. The Temple Institute announced the birth of the red heifer in Israel on their YouTube channel and said the calf underwent extensive examination by rabbinical experts. Rabbinical? Rabbinical? I don't know how to pronounce that.
I think it's rabbinical.
Rabbinical.
It was examined by rabbis.
Yes.
Now, I want them. I have a question. I have a question for these rabbis.
Go ahead.
They do know that we breed red cows here in America, right?
Yes, but it's the first one born in Israel.
Oh. So that's kind of like the whole thing about the giant flood only flooding a certain part of the world, and it was supposedly the entire world?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure. You know my belief on the whole religion thing. It's kind of weird. Anyway, continue on.
A Bible prophecy has been realized as the first heifer in 2,000 years, first red heifer in 2,000 years, was born in Israel. The Temple Institute announced the birth on their YouTube channel, said the calf and its mother would undergo extensive examination to determine if it's blemish-free. In the announcement, the Institute said the red calf female brings the promise of reinstating biblical purity to the world.
Wait. Didn't in the Bible Jesus or God or Moses get pissed off because the people were worshipping a golden calf?
Yes.
So they're kind of going against their own word?
I have no idea. In both Christianity and Judaism, red heifers feature in tales about the end of times. The birth and sacrifice of the red cow is said to precede the construction of the third temple in Jerusalem. In mainstream Orthodox Judaism, the rebuilding of the temple will happen before the coming of the Jewish Messiah. The two previous temples have been destroyed.
Well, then why did they destroy them? Why didn't they just leave them up?
I don't know. However, the Temple Institute and other organizations have been established with the goal of building the third temple on Mount Moriah, or the Temple Mount. But some theologians believe the construction of the third temple is linked to Judgment Day or the end of times.
This makes no sense.
It does not. Director of the Temple Institute, Rabbi Chain Richmond, believes that it's now time to build the third temple following the birth of the red heifer.
Wait a second. His name is Chain.
Chain. Yes, Chain.
Chain. There's a rabbi named Chain, and people listen to him.
Apparently.
Look, I met someone who was named Stone once, and I didn't believe a single goddamn word he ever said. Why would I believe anything from someone named Chain?
You're gullible?
So are you calling the Islamic rabbi, the Islamic Judah? I can speak, I promise. Are you calling the Islamic Jews gullible?
No, I'm calling you gullible.
Why am I gullible? I don't believe someone named Chain.
Well,
that made no sense, Sarah.
This article is killing brain cells. Can I finish it and get my brain cells back?
Yes,
I pushed the wrong button.
You did push the wrong button.
Hi.
What button did you push now? Oh.
It might have been a teleporter button. I don't know.
Oh God, no.
Have you already built that thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it. Where was I? The video on the Institute's YouTube channel shows the calf with its mother and proclaims a perfectly red heifer was born in the land of Israel. The calf has since undergone extensive examination by rabbinical experts who confirmed she is a viable candidate for the biblical red heifer. However, the cow could be disqualified due to natural causes.
No fucking shit, because red cows are born every day.
Bosses at the Temple Institute founded a Raise a Red Heifer in Israel program 3 years ago. They have been hoping to breed a perfectly red cow. The frozen embryos of red Angus cows have been imported to Israel and implanted into domestic cows.
So they're cheating to get the beginning of the apocalypse going.
Yes,
Sarah,
which is
you need to
why
go-
this has nothing to do with anything we intend to do.
You need to go end them.
I might, because
Give
this
them what
is...
they want. They want the end of days? Give them the end of days.
And I'll give them the end of their days.
So what I'm hearing is I get to go and have natural red steak.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for a trip to Israel and kill a cow.
Later.
Damn it, but now.
See, what they're actually doing is they're trying to bring about the end of the world. They're trying to force Judgment Day by trying to breed the red heifer. What will happen... Excuse me. And what typically happens is a normal cow will just randomly provide a perfect red cow. That's how you know it's prophecy. If it's something that you've bred to be red, it's not a prophecy.
Yes,
It's a science experiment.
Yeah, they've cheated.
Breaking Israel News reports a board of rabbi verify the cow fulfilled the requirements of the prophecy. Prophecy says the cow must be red without blemish. Why do people want the end of the world to come about so quickly? Do they not understand that this will not have the results that they think it's going to have?
I would have fun.
Well, I know you would. I would just have some very long, busy days, and I don't get paid for overtime.
Do you get paid at all, or is that still universal credits? Is
No,
Antoine...
she was actually smart. You see, I pay Raz in universal credits, and he seems to be okay with for the most part. You've asked for cash, but you live in this universe, so it works for you.
Well, I mean, I don't need cash. I mostly just need it because they seem to accept that for payment for booze.
But Sarah was smart and asked for precious metals.
Platinum, gold. Things that can have value back where I'm from. But yes, basically they're cheating and it's ridiculous. And they have no idea what's going to happen. And yes, Antoine pays me, but I don't get paid for being the rider of death. It's not what I do.
You get paid for being the rider of death for the people that I've asked you to be the rider of death for.
That's true. That is very true.
Kadunt, stop pushing buttons, goddammit!
They're so shiny.
Apparently she sent Will to New York for a second.
And then Canada.
And then Canada.
Yeah, that one I apologize for, because Canada sucks.
Well,
But-
of course,
Hey.
there's that dumb fucking monkey that lives there.
He's in the Nevada desert now. Kadunt, you may wish to actually program it to bring him back.
I have been trying. Sparky has been what is the term? AWOL?
AWOL.
I'm kidding. Canada sucks these days anyway.
Okay, don't worry. I'll keep pushing the button until you're someplace.
No.
Yep.
No.
Oh dear. Antoine, I do apologize for inviting her. I will take the blame on this. My apologies.
You're also going to be taking the pay cut.
We didn't discuss that.
No, because I just discussed it right now.
If you cut my pay, you'll be looking for a new host.
I have to use the portion that I'm going to be paying you to rebuild the hideout that the person that you invited destroyed.
She was already in the hideout. I just invited her to the show. I had nothing to do with her being in the hideout. So you
Hey,
can't blame
She
that
gets a
one.
point there.
Shut up, Raz.
Why? You don't pay me to shut up.
That is true. Too fucking shay. Ha 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 ha. And I've been hanging out in the hideout since this morning.
Yeah, she was here for lunch.
Can you push the button again? There's a tiger shark near Will.
Wait, no, but tigers.
Shark! Tiger shark!
Dude, tiger shark. Yeah. Pet it, Will. Pet it.
I tried, Will. Good luck. We'll miss you.
With the scales.
fine.
With the scales, not against.
I'll push the button. See, I was asked to push the button this time, not being scolded for pushing shiny buttons that demand it.
Bloodletter, the horse is a Shelby. I had it morph itself because I don't ride horses. And honestly, the sickle is not that big of a deal. It's actually very effective. I put it away. I usually prefer guns. Or my hands. Sometimes my feet.
I prefer your
Aim
hands
for,
too.
ooh, why
Once
would
or
I
twice,
ever put Will near that? Oh, Ben, no, that's so cruel.
What has been going on with Mundane Matt?
I don't know. Something mundane, I can assume. Something about collecting boulders with infants and, you know,
Pretty
playing
much a slow
capture the
implosion.
flag.
What?
So red heifers.
No, we finished the red heifer conversation.
Shark Buddy is flopping. Oh, good. That means you'll have something to eat soon. And probably live in Antarctica is cold.
We'll stay there. I'll be right there. Hold on.
Wait, no. Button.
Be right back. Be right back.
So when I came to that last article, one thing that stood out to me was they have to build that third temple, right?
Yeah,
Ren
they have
is
to build
saying-
the third temple.
So how about we just not build that third temple and kill anyone who tries?
Ren is
I mean,
saying
that would make sense.
I mean, seriously, who wants the end of days besides Sarah? No offense, but I like the world as it is. I like
I
breathing.
don't.
Wait, Mundane Matt was kicked out of church when he was a kid? What does that have
Yes.
to do with anything?
I don't know.
All right, I'm back. Will is back where he's supposed to be. What did I
But-
miss?
I was requested to push more buttons.
No, do not push more buttons.
But I like buttons.
You have your own button. Go and push your own button.
Go practice your DJ skills.
Wicka.
Not here in the booth, thank you.
I mean, if she practices here in the booth, we may get more viewers.
That's
You
true.
know. You know
No.
what else would get more viewers? Titties. Lots of titties.
He'll get banned.
Oh, that's true. I'm not seeing a downside. I mean, what?
That's harsh. Even for you.
I know. I
Oh,
just want to push the buttons.
Don't push the buttons.
Fine. Don't
so
push the
so
buttons.
Ren says it was
Kadunt.
cringy
Don't
as
make
fuck.
people teleport to Antarctica. Kadunt. You never let me have any fun.
You burned down my kitchen.
It's ugly, and it was an accident. I totally didn't do it on purpose.
What was Ren saying?
Ren says it was cringy as fuck talking about Mundane Matt. He made a video about it, and Mr. Medica made fun of it. I'm subscribed to Medica. Why didn't I see that?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
Are you resubscribed to Medicare after his channel had been taken down?
Yes.
No.
Anyway, is there anything that we are? Is there anything else that I'm trying to save my hideout from being destroyed?
I may have put one of the glands by a busted wire that was sparking.
Oh dear.
Oh, God damn it.
I may have
Raz, can
been
you
the
go
one.
try and find that, please? It's got to be somewhere where near Sparky's old fucking workshop.
I may have pulled the wire myself.
Of course you did.
It may be in your room.
How did you get into my room?
It's
I
not
have-
hard.
I have my door opener right here at the bottom of my legs.
It was stainless steel, Kadunt.
Do you forget?
Forget what?
Me.
No, I haven't forgotten you.
Okay.
Ben, shut up.
Ben has good ideas.
Shut up, Ben.
Hey,
Do it,
Antoine,
bud.
what's the
Do
big
it.
red flashing button do?
Don't hit
No.
the big red flashing button. The big red
Well, I
flashing
don't
button
see-
takes us off the air.
Well, I don't see a big red flashing button right now anyway. I see a blue one and another blue one. And oh, right, that's right. Razriel painted the room.
Would you,
Oops.
Antoine,
What?
how did you lose control of this stream?
Because I put her where the trio usually sits in front of the master controls.
Why do you have the trio sitting in front of the master control?
Because Zach actually knows what he's doing when he's not being completely insane, and Drake is actually pretty handy with it.
True. You may wish to somehow try and regain control of the stream because we've been going for what, an hour now? And this is just pure chaos.
I know.
It does not reflect well on you.
Not reflecting well on you
Welcome.
either.
It is reflecting just fine on me. I'm not the one who's supposed to be in trouble. Or who's supposed to be in control. I'm just supposed to cause trouble. Will, no, you may need to hit up a hardware store. Good luck.
All right. So you have something. You said you had 2 articles.
Yes,
Well,
I
would you
read
like,
one.
Would you like to share the second one?
If you would like. Give me a moment. And
That's a
here
lovely
you
bunch of
go.
coconuts.
This was a throwback. Didn't your friend Brahms do a show? What was it? Qualms of the Curious? Or did you do it? Somebody did this show. Something about curiosity. It's an Atlantis thing.
That was well, Kadunt was there.
Yeah.
Ishtar was there.
Yeah.
Lo-Fi was there. And,
Yeah.
well, not me necessarily, but I was there as well.
Not you, but you.
Yes.
Do you have any idea how insane that sounds?
Sarah,
Yes.
darling,
What?
we do a show with a vampire who has multiple personalities, and you are the Rider of Death.
Yes, I'm aware of that, which is why you should understand how insane that sounds.
Let's
And
add the
I'm
quote.
his
Let's add the
dog.
quote from Zach so he can feel like he's here in spirit. The dementation is working.
Touche. Well, let's see. YouTube channel discovers lost city of Atlantis buried in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
What?
What is it? Have you been binge watching YouTube? Is this what it is?
No,
I
it's
show
the
you
mirror.
YouTube once, and you just sat there for a week watching it?
No. I only sat there for about 3 days, and most of it was watching cat videos, but that's beside the point. This is from the Mirror.
You
Oh.
watched cat
never
videos.
mind.
Yes, I like cat videos.
You went to the weird part of YouTube, didn't you?
No. I went to the cat videos part of YouTube, which did eventually detour into baby sloths.
Did it detour into baby sharks? Do 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 do. Baby shark. Do 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 do.
No, it did not detour into the baby sharks.
All right. Well, go ahead. Read your thing.
The lost city of Atlantis has long been a mystery, but now conspiracy theorists are claiming they have found the mythical island, and apparently it's been right in front of us the entire time. The story of Atlantis comes from the Greek philosopher Plato, whose books date back to approximately 360 BC.
Did you know Plato?
I am not that old.
Oh, okay. Well, you are dead. You're
Yes.
supposed to be timeless.
I'm not that old. According to the story, which has now become somewhat legend. Okay, fine. I may have spoken to him in the afterlife when I was dropping some people off. Very stinky.
Very stinky.
Yes.
The afterlife of Plato.
Plato.
See, you can't just say that as an offhanded comment and not explain.
So you go down to the underworld, and oftentimes traits will follow a spirit. Plato is not the most hygienic individual in the world, and that was the trait that happened to follow him. It was not pleasant.
So you're calling Plato Pigpen?
Smelled like one.
All right. Okay. All right.
According to this, I'm sorry.
Was he at least still a philosopher?
Oh yes, he went on for hours and hours and hours about various different things. I eventually walked off and left him talking to a tree.
He was talking to a tree.
Yes. He was in the Greek underworld. There are trees there.
Fine. Whatever. Continue.
Take it up with Hades. He's the one who handles all of this.
Oh, yes, because
He's actually very nice.
in this universe, that pantheon does not exist.
It's a shame for you. According to the story, which has now become somewhat legend, the island of Atlantis sank into the sea in a single night and day, lost forever after its people fell out of favor with the gods. Conspiracy theorists have long been searching for the location of the mythical city, with guesses ranging from Santorini, Sicily, and Malta to Crete and Cyprus. But now, YouTube channel Bright Insight claims to have discovered the location in the Sahara Desert in Africa that has similarities to the details written about Atlantis all those thousands of years ago. The Richat structure, which is also known as the Eye of the Sahara, located in Ouadani in west central Mauritania. This bizarre circular feature was thought to have been created by an asteroid, although no credible evidence actually exists to prove it's true. Scientists have since concluded that the structure must be a natural phenomenon. But this is not necessarily as cut and dried as it seems if Bright Insight's theories are to be believed.
Moxley is back. He survived.
Oh, Moxley! I'm so glad to hear that.
Why are you still in blackface? That's kind of, racist.
My little Moxley, my little Moxley.
Good morning.
What the hell was that?
Good morning, Opal, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Good morning,
Happy
Opal.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. You're 22.
Antoine?
Yep.
Did you notice that you were just presenting your Twitter?
Yes.
Okay. Relations breasts were visible.
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Opal.
Thank you.
Welcome to the army of Snarkness, Opal.
What's up? What do you do?
Well, I was discussing a potential location for the city of Atlantis, and then you startled me.
Boo.
I miss you, Opal. Oh my god.
Yeah, everybody's finally asleep.
That's good. That's good. Now you can murder them without having. I mean, what?
I'm
So,
finally
Opal,
alone.
Opal, that means you've actually turned 13, right?
I'm 22.
No, you're not. You're at most 13.
I'm 22.
Double deuces.
So, what did you do for your birthday today, Opal?
I got food.
That's it.
And Starbucks, right?
And Starbucks.
Yee.
Yeah. Starbucks.
Oh, and titties.
Oh yeah, and Kadunt sent me titties.
And I tortured myself by putting makeup on my face.
Yeah, makeup. And titties.
Anton,
Yes.
I'm leaving now.
Why?
Because I'm actually a little frightened.
By titties?
No. by you and Kadunt. Dear.
Oh, just wait. They've had conversations as Kadopal and Opal before.
No.
Oh dear God.
I will quit.
Hey, listen!
I am holding back. I am holding back. I art a good girl.
You burnt my kitchen down.
It was
I know,
ugly.
good girl.
I don't care.
So I've been wondering, Opal, where have you been? I haven't seen you on any streams and any of the chats.
I've been sleeping and working and taking care of my kid, dudes.
Well, I mean, usually you're in at least one chat I've seen. I was just wondering if you were still alive. I mean,
No, I've been waking up at 4 in the morning, so I've just been ending up on Broski's and Optics shows because they do morning shows, and then I end up passing out at 9-ish, or as soon as I get home. So I miss everybody's late night shows.
Oh, I can understand that.
I'm also never fucking alone, so I can't ever join. It's very awkward because all of my internet buddies talk about inappropriate shit, and I don't need my son listening to you inappropriate internet peoples.
Your son is demon spawn, so he's totally used to this already.
Yeah, he popped a balloon with nothing but his teeth. I think I need to get them filed down already.
That can kind of suck for it. It might be something you might have to do. It can kind of suck. I had to have my my parents had my canines filed down because they were so bad.
Apparently all of his teeth aren't supposed to be sharp.
Yeah, no.
Zach, get in here right now and save us.
Sarah,
What?
this Opal's son is someone that you're going to need when you do want to start the apocalypse.
Why?
Because he has power.
What kind of power?
Well, as of right now, he's just been summoning birds to die around her
I
house.
think he killed a worm today. We saw a worm and then we went inside. And then we went back outside and the worm was dead. So I think he killed a worm.
Is your son this dimension's rider of death?
I don't know. I keep fighting centipedes too in the house.
No, that's typically not a rider thing.
No, but it is a spawn of Satan thing.
And then all the cats disappeared and then I keep finding dead birds. You're not supposed to throw them away.
Was he conceived in an upside-down star?
I mean, the baby daddy is a Satanist. I think he's still alive. The baby daddy is a Satanist. And he
You're
told
not
me
sure if he's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
What
said
did
there was
you do? Bury him?
I don't know. It just kind of disappeared, and then he said there was a pentagram under his bed, but I didn't listen. There was candles too. But if he's alive, I'm pretty sure he's still a Satanist.
Dear God.
Yeah, it's funny too. He was
Pick
supposed
one.
to be. He was supposed to be born 6/6/16, but he was born premature, so he has the same birthday as a high satanic priest's birthday.
Yay!
Antoine,
Yes.
I have enjoyed my time on the show. Thank you for the opportunity. And for the gold and platinum you've paid me thus far.
You're under contract.
I didn't sign a damn
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
People think I'm always exaggerating or lying, but when it comes to his conception, I don't lie. I just have
Antoine,
a really bad luck.
I quit.
You can't.
Watch me.
If you quit, you have to pay me back all that I've paid you. So with interest.
Well, guess what? You can sue me. We'll decide which dimension the court's going to be in because I quit.
If you quit, I will do the Kadopo voice. Kadopo! Wait, Opal.
I am not a vampire, Will.
Opal, will you do your Kadunt / Bill Payne / mom voice?
Hello there, I'm Kadunt. I insult my friends.
Actually sound like an adult.
This really hurts my throat. I'd like to start an account with your bank. American Express.
What the?
It's so
dear God.
good.
Wait. Opal sounds normal?
It hurts.
Opal, you sounded like Kadunt.
Yeah, that's my Kadunt voice. And then Kadunt can do an Opal voice. Yeah.
We're very aware of the Kadopo voice.
Dude, when we, like, her deepening her voice hurts her throat. Me raising the pitch of my voice hurts my throat. So either way, it's perfect.
Yay, pain!
Exactly.
So, like I was saying, Sarah, you can't quit.
I quit.
You can't.
This is my last episode.
No, you have.
You did not sign me up for this particular level of torture.
Hi, I'm Opal.
You do not pay me enough for this. What the hell?
I think you broke Kadunt.
I just showed up.
Oh God, it's so perfect. Oh, this is the best chaotic stream I've been on in a while. It's amazing. Oh, I think I just came a little. Oh shit.
Yay, orgasms are good.
You see, this is. I don't even have to do anything. I just have to sit back and let the chaos happen.
I need alcohol.
Orgasms are nature's
Art's over
antidepressants
there.
and can help relieve headaches.
They really can, though, because it makes the blood rush from your head down to your crotch. It's a thing.
Yay, orgasms are good and healthy. In moderation.
No, they're just good and healthy, like on a regular
Yeah,
basis.
in
What do you mean in moderation?
Because then there's gonna be the one idiot that like has a heart attack or something. It's like, I know you had a heart arrhythmia, Billy Bob Jensen. You do not need to be orgasming 10 times a day because you have a heart problem. You know this. Stop buying Viagra.
Exactly.
There's always that one person that's gonna die from an orgasm. Statistically speaking.
There has been people who died from orgasms.
See, I am right.
That is a good death, though.
Surprisingly could be very painful.
Zach is wondering which of the Humanarchus scum that is on this board is oppressing his internet.
You know what? Fuck it. If he's gonna claim that, then
he did
it
call
was
you
obviously
human.
Antoine. Come on.
He called you
human.
No.
Yes.
Zach is complaining. Apple.
Is it anti-hero named Zach?
Is. I need more alcohol.
I'm so confused. Some people have multiple names. I'm just Opal, but some people are like, stupid
I know.
internet personas.
I know exactly what you mean.
So is Zach? Who's Zach?
Well, there's Zach and there's Drake and there's Shade. They're 3 in 1. They're called the trio.
Oh, do they have schizophrenia?
Kind of.
Multiple personality disorder, but it's a little far off.
Like, is it an act or is it like diagnosed? Because I don't know how to respond if it's real.
Neither do.
I'm
You talk to me just fine.
I'm glad you acknowledge your 3 personalities. That's a good step.
¿Qué está pasando? Hi, gaming and yelling. Good. American Gadfly says, "Happy birthday, Opal."
There he is. There's the trio.
Thank
I miss Opal
God.
despite my ribbing.
Where have you been?
I've been very, very busy. It's been a very long day.
Oh no.
Ow.
Do you know how hard it is to find vampire-friendly apartments?
I mean, I'm sure you're not used to looking at long things.
Well, considering I rarely have the opportunity to look at anything long, I guess that floats your boat, right?
I wish I had a boat.
I have a spaceship. Does that count?
No, because it's not a boat.
It technically is a boat, though. It floats in space.
No, because there's no water in space. It's all
How do you know you've been to space?
I've read reports on space.
How do you know those reports are real? Do you trust those reports?
I trust the astronomy.
So because you did a high school report, you're an expert now, huh?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that spaceships aren't boats.
How do you know? They have all the same features.
Can they go underwater?
I don't know. Have you ever tried it? I would assume so, considering they're supposed to be space tight.
I'm just gonna let you two go. I'm too amazed by the conversation for this. Zach, why do you have warheads on your spaceship?
That's not my fault.
They're a necessity.
Can I fly a spaceship?
Yeah.
Totally. Consider yourself hired.
Nobody ever lets
Oh,
me
great.
control
Now Opal has
anything.
access to them.
Well, of course she does.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you think for a second Opal wouldn't automatically have access to that sort of thing?
She's part of the humanarchy.
She's the unholy mother.
I'm Opal.
She's the unholy
Dear
mother.
God.
It's important.
Antoine, I want to talk to you privately outside the booth.
Nobody ever lets me in charge of anything. I'm gonna touch all the buttons.
While
It's
I'm
okay.
outside
No,
the
do
booth,
not touch all the buttons.
while I'm outside the booth, Zach is in charge.
Oh Lord.
So, can I push the button?
I want to press all the buttons. I want to press
Well,
everything buttons.
Let's push the button.
There's only one problem with that. Drake keeps most of the buttons locked out, so I can't push them either.
What?
Yeah, but
I want to touch the buttons.
but
Well, we
there
can
are a
touch them
couple
all we want, but they don't really work half the time.
I kind of fucked that up when I dumped dye everywhere and kind of got it on the control panel.
Yeah, he fixed that already.
I'm gonna
Probably.
twist this lever.
Go ahead. It won't do anything. He's locked everything out.
I'm gonna touch everything.
Go ahead, touch it, and then probably fuck it, because we know you.
I'm not gonna fuck it. It's not
Are you-
designed for fucking. You
How
don't
do you
put
know?
anything in you that's not designed for going in you. That's very
Have you
stupid.
have
That's
you
how
seen
die.
it? Have you seen it?
It looks like a controller.
And how do you know?
Because you don't put controllers in you.
But you haven't been in my spaceship yet.
I am in a spaceship right now.
It's not my spaceship, clearly.
Why are there 2 spaceships?
Because my spaceship was designed by a furry, so it must be all kinds of weirdness.
Why are there furries designing spaceships?
Because Antoine wouldn't give me a damn pirate ship after he promised me one.
Oh, so you actually have a boat. So Antoine has the boat. So we need to go to Antoine because I want a
No,
boat.
Antoine never had a pirate boat. He was supposed to give me one because he made me a pirate captain when he hired me. But then he refused to make good on his deal, and also still hasn't given me any health insurance.
Oh, I figured you'd have health insurance.
No, he won't give us that. He's like, oh, well, you're all undead. You don't require health insurance. Bitch, we still need health insurance.
It probably helps to be undead. You probably don't need the
I feel
doctor
better
as
now.
much.
But I'm not undead. I'm differently alive. Stop oppressing me with your words.
I mean,
Sarah,
I
you did
think
not
that's,
have to hit me that hard.
I think that's legally the
I feel
same
better
thing.
now.
But no. See, one is an oppressive statement, the other one is reality.
Well, just because something sounds mean doesn't mean it isn't the same thing.
No, it's clearly mean, therefore it's violence.
What?
Yep.
So you
See,
still
right?
want health insurance even though you probably never go to the doctor?
I go to the doctor all the time. I mean, it's a different doctor every time because once I'm done with the doctor, they can't really see anybody else. But that's not the point.
Are you killing doctors?
Doctors are delicious.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to get a doctor than going through the trouble of getting health insurance.
Well, yes, but then it's all on paper. It's safer that way.
Well,
Then
no,
I can look
because
at.
then that makes
Then I
more
can.
evidence.
I'm not worried about evidence.
Why don't you just go to like a doctor's conference? They do that all the time in cities.
I went to one last year, but there were 47 doctors missing, and then I got in trouble.
Well, why don't you just pick them off one by one and do it slowly? Why didn't you do 40 at once? That doesn't
Kadunt,
make any sense.
have you been
Yes.
pushing buttons again?
Yes.
Why is Will on the moon?
Shh, don't tell the angry black guy.
Why is he on the moon?
Wait a minute. Does Tyro know we put people on his moon?
Shh.
Will, you
the
shouldn't touch
moon.
things on the moon.
Can
Don't
I
Well-
have
do
the
that.
moon? I
Well,
want a
moon stuff
crater.
moon stuff is not fair game. Tyro owns that.
I want a crater on the moon. It's mine. It's
We
my
have a
opal pit.
very, very well-written treaty between us and Tyro and Lo-Fi.
No, it's my opal
When did
pit.
that
This
happen?
is my crater.
It was
It's
last
my
week.
opal
You
pit.
weren't here. It's a long story. Look, it's not the point right now.
This is my opal crater, and I call it my opal pit, and it's mine from here to here, and it's mine.
I'm sure
Yes.
if you talk with Lo-Fi, she'll allow that.
This is mine.
Opal, I have a question.
Yes.
How do you feel about Play-Doh?
I don't like Play-Doh. It smells funny.
You should probably go now, Antoine.
Is this an inside joke?
See, Antoine's made of Play-Doh.
I am not made of Play-Doh.
He's
I
made of a
know.
malleable polymer, which is a Play-Doh.
I thought
Yep.
he was made out of ink and shadows and nice dark yucky stuff.
No, just
No,
Play-Doh.
just Play-Doh.
I don't
Black-
like
I am
Play-Doh.
not made out of Play-Doh.
He's made of
Oh,
sub-Saharan African
like
Play-Doh.
Gumby?
Sub-Saharan
related to
African
Gumby?
Play-Doh.
Yep.
What the fuck?
He's related to Gumby.
Because you're black.
He is related to Gumby.
Yep,
I
he
am
is.
not related to Gumby.
Gumby's
are.
his cousin on his mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lo-Fi's awake. Lo-Fi, are you coming on my Opal show?
Yee.
Where's the Opal show?
On the Opal show. In
When-
Opal Land.
Where is that?
With my Opal cult on my Opal channel on my
Oh.
Opal YouTube.
Are you starting an Opal show?
Yeah, for my
Oh.
birthday.
Yep.
For my birthday. And I'm gonna check my producer because he's setting it up because I don't know what to do. Do.
Why do I feel like there's going to be a lot of instances of long silences followed by "I'm gonna fuck it"?
I'm gonna fuck it. I am gonna fuck it.
Oh, don't push the buttons, God damn it, Will.
No, I'm
What is
pushing
with you people and pushing buttons?
Hey. So the Opal show is starting right now, and I gotta go. Bye.
Bye, Opal.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I'll see you
Bye,
over
Opal.
there.
Happy birthday, Opal.
Get out.
Is she gone?
She's gone.
Oh, thank God.
But she's
Alright.
still here in spirit.
All right, everyone stop. I'm very, very upset with you all.
Why?
I go apartment hunting for vampire-friendly housing. I come back and you replace me with not one, not two, but 3 human-anarchist allies. What the fuck is this?
3 human August allies?
Clearly,
Zach, I hooked you up with atomic weapons. How can it be a human Arcus ally?
because clearly you want to try and make me the bad guy in front of all your human-anarchist friends.
Well, if I'm a human Arcus ally here, I can solve this real fast. Where's that button?
No buttons.
Leave
But-
the button
Oh.
alone.
That reminds me. Ishtar, Sarah.
Yes, sir.
You need to get Ishtar on the spaceship on Wednesday.
Why?
Same as you need to be on the spaceship on Wednesday, and also Kadunt needs to be on the spaceship on Wednesday, although she left, which is weird.
Did she leave? She left.
She
Why
hit
would she-
button.
And Razriel, you should find a very safe space to be in on Wednesday.
What?
Just Wednesday. It's a day you should be safe and not near the hideout. Antoine, you should be at the hideout. It's a great place for you to be at. Just go ahead and chill there.
Oh, God damn it.
Zach, you know that
Yes?
we need Antoine. Right.
Sure.
We do. The reason we need Antoine is because he pays us.
When?
Check your bank account.
I did. I'm still broke.
Oh, bro.
Also-
Drake is
also-
hot.
Also, no cattle.
No, the cattle are in the cooler.
Yeah, that Razriel got those, not Antoine.
No, there was some in there prior.
I don't know about that. I did check. I was hungry, so I looked.
You ate them already?
I get hungry quickly. I do a lot of work around here.
You can eat bug.
I can eat what?
Bug.
Oh, yeah, that's a strange one, but it tastes like pumpkin spice, and we are not into that. Do I look like a basic white bitch to you? Be very careful how you answer that question.
No, you seem like a very complicated male.
Well, complicated's one word for it. I prefer charmingly complex.
Also effective.
So what's been going on tonight? Besides, replacing me with 3 different people.
People in Israel are trying to force the end times by cheating at prophecy. Bless you.
Oh, you mean Opal?
No.
I mean, that's a prophecy right there.
No, she's a harbinger. There's a difference.
No, her child's a harbinger. She's part of a prophecy.
Antoine, what is wrong with you? Why do you keep sneezing?
I didn't sneeze.
Somebody sneezed. Whoever it is, bless you. Don't do it again.
Well,
Where were we? Oh, yes. I've forgotten.
My God, this is awful.
it's
Look at this.
time.
Look at this. I'm gone for barely any time at all, and you're all falling apart. Antoine's Play-Doh's coming apart at the seams. Sarah
We've
looks
had-
incredibly depressed.
We've had,
Razriel's not even talking.
we have had a traumatic evening.
What happened?
Well, Kadunt set the kitchen on fire, and then Razriel dyed her blue, which made all the buttons blue, and she's been pushing buttons. And Will has just been thrown through all sorts of things. Right now, he's floating around in space.
So, out of curiosity, at what point did any of that really matter to me?
You weren't here.
No, I'm saying because it doesn't sound very traumatic at all. It sounds like a normal day.
And then Opal arrived.
What's wrong with that?
The trauma really kicked in.
She sounds lovely.
No.
I thoroughly appreciated that conversation. It was challenging to the mind.
Of course you would enjoy it.
We should have her on more often. Also-
I believe if I do that, Sarah's going to quit.
Also, Kadunt, because you've proven yourself to not be a human anarchist ally, you're more than welcome to come back. I just needed you to show yourself to be not a human anarchist. That's all, and you've done so.
Oh dear.
Oh, Antoine, there's a message for you on Twitter.
Yes, I saw it.
Are you still looking at it?
I plead the fifth.
Still looking at it. So, Ryan, in case you're wondering, at least 45 seconds. At least. Probably more. But at least 45 seconds. Kadunt, why are you at people? Don't do that, it's rude.
All
So,
right. Sarah, you had a friend of yours that you ran into while you were at Costco, right? She said she needed something.
She wasn't a friend of mine, but I rather like her, so I think I'm going to make her a friend of mine. I don't do that very often. Her name is Safi. I actually found her hiding amongst the books in Costco. They have the center where they have like books and mattresses and clothes and things. I found her hiding amongst the books. She's actually, like I said, her name is Safi. She's a possessed doll. She's fascinating. Great deal of fun to talk to. But you see, she's having a little bit of problem. She needs a car so she can get to work. I know
Wait,
that
she's a possessed doll and she's got a job.
she has to make money, Antoine. Don't be racist.
How? She's a possessed doll. It's not a race.
It's her species. Don't be speciest. She's a doll.
Antoine,
It's not her
you do
fault.
this. You do this every time. As soon as you're confronted by something you don't understand, you automatically hate it and despise it and call it out as evil. What's wrong with you? This only further proves what side of the war you're on.
I didn't know there was a war going on.
Sure you didn't. That's probably because you're from a position of oppression.
Anyway, continue.
So, Safi is very nice for a possessed doll, and she has a job there at Costco. However, unfortunately, she's having trouble getting back and forth. She's tried taking the bus and all of that, but people tend to pick her up and play with her on the bus. People don't control their children. So she's got a GoFundMe to get a car. And I think it would be very nice and very helpful to the non-humans people that we are encountering if we would all just donate to her GoFundMe. She's a darling. So, please, everyone, help her out so that people stop picking her up and trying to have tea parties with her. She hates tea parties. It's really quite distressing for her.
She's a doll.
That does not mean she likes tea parties.
Why do you have to keep oppressing her just because she might happen to be a non-human?
Antoine,
I'm a
you're
non-human.
non-human. Yes, why are you being oppressive then? You should be supporting her.
I'm not oppressing her. I'm asking questions.
You are oppressing her with your questions.
Asking questions is fine, but assuming that she likes to play tea party just because she's a doll is oppressive.
How is that oppressive?
Because you're making assumptions. Assuming only makes an ass of you. Anyway, it would be very lovely, and I would be very grateful to the people in the chat if you would assist by helping Safi get a car, so she does not have to ride the bus anymore.
I have put this on the magical Twitters.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sure Safi will also appreciate your help.
People were kind enough to help the person who occasionally pretends to voice me.
Well,
So I return the favor.
that's very sweet of you.
We try.
I will introduce you to Safi one day. I think you will like her. Just don't pick her up. She doesn't like that.
I don't actually touch possessed dolls. See, there's some mild quibbling over whether or not vampires have souls.
No.
And so if they do not have them, then they are technically what is called an empty vessel. So we try to avoid situations in which we may or may not be capable of being possessed, just in case that the priests are right and we don't have souls.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's a hard knock life for us.
Well,
It's a hard knock life for us when you don't have a soul. You're just a void, a hole. It's a hard knock life.
All right. It is well past that time, ladies and gentlemen. So, go donate to the cursed doll, possessed doll, whatever it is.
Possessed doll. She's not cursed. She's just possessed.
Okay, go donate to the possessed doll. We were joined by Kadunt and Razriel and Opal, and this has been one of the weirdest shows I have been a part of.
What did you do?
I don't know. So, my name, of course, is Antoine the Great. This has been Army of Snarkness. My co-hosts are the trio and Sarah. Do you guys have anything you want to say before we say goodbye?
Go ahead.
It was lovely to see everyone. Thank you for coming. If Antoine gives me a raise, I might be back next week, but right now it's up in the air. So if I'm not back, have a lovely time.
I need to publicly apologize and engage in a level of socially acceptable humiliation. I have been called out, and I realize now the error of my ways. I have been anti-demonist. I am ashamed. I have become that which I swore to destroy.
You should be ashamed. How dare you?
I am publicly apologizing now, and I will make as many reparations as needed.
Good.
So, for those of you who are still in the chat who haven't blown your brains out, remember there is homework for next week. Next week on Army of Snarkness, you will get a chance to ask the trio, myself, and Sarah whatever questions you want. So hopefully we will see you next time. Thank you again for listening, ladies and gentlemen, and have a wonderful evening.
Okay, bye.